Hey, what's up? So my name is Eddie Canonge, and I'm just gonna give you a short description. This is my first year, not officially. I'm just giving a roundabout because I don't know what day I actually started. But last year I set off to learn how to play guitar. That's a childhood dream. I'm 34. In fact, that's the only thing that I've ever wanted to do more than anything. I always thought I wanted to be a comedian, and I tried that, and I wasn't successful at all. But I couldn't get over I was in my head too much, and I couldn't deal with failing on stage. You know, whenever you bomb, it's just to get out of that is so difficult, and it's a lot of time. You have to write jokes, and it just wasn't for me at the end of the day because, well, music actually kind of replaced that is really what happened. But I set out to just play guitar, and then it went from there. I got my daughter in the drums, and I said, well, maybe if I can learn the guitar, I can learn the drums, you know, next year. And then after that, I'm going to learn how to play the keyboard and then, you know, produce. And, well, year one, I don't know if you could tell, but I'm learning how to play the drums, the guitar, and singing, obviously, and how to play the keyboard and produce music all in 1 year. Small task, right? I don't know. I just never thought I'd be this far. Not that I'm great at any one of the things. I'm gonna show a couple videos of, you know, my progress of year one, and because I just remember I was actually in the military, and I remember crying because I was leaving all my friends from one base to go to another training base and all this other jazz, and I got kicked out twice, so it's not like I was some super soldier by any means. But I was on this bus, and I was headed down, and I just remember crying. I heard Rise Against, Swing Life Away, and I was like, man, if I could only learn how to play this song on guitar. And I just, for years, I would just pick up a guitar, put it down, pick it up, put it down. It got difficult, and I quit. And it ate at me every single day of my life because I knew I could sing well enough to be in a band, and I knew in my head, which is even crazy to say, but in my head I was like, I'm a good musician, but I didn't play a single instrument, not even one, not one. And then if you tell someone that you want to do all these things and you're, say, 34 like I am, you tell somebody that, oh, their reactions are like, really? You want to learn how to play the guitar? Aren't you a little old for that? Like, you can't do it. You're too old to learn how. I've heard everything. And I told everyone I'm going to learn how to play the guitar and drums in 1 year. Well, little did I know I would get into producing and everything else, which I'm not an expert at either, and it's my first year, obviously. I'm not that good at any of them. You know, I have so much to learn, but it's just a dream come true to what I'm doing. And I had a bunch of conversations recently where people still continue to tell me, like, what I'm doing. Like, you know, there's too many producers out there and there's too many musicians out there. Well, why still can't I do that, though, is what I want. Like, why can't I do exactly what they're doing? Because, I mean, it's kind of like there's an unlimited amount of musicians allowed. Like, that's the best part about music. Like, there's so much variety, and I just love, it actually inspires me when someone tells me that I can't do what I want to do, that I can't set out, and this is what I set out to do, is to play guitar. But now my next goal is to either produce local bands, or, well, I'm gonna produce all my own original stuff. And this might be 2, 3, 4 years from now. I have no idea how long it's gonna take for any of this, but this is my goal, and this is year one. And my goal next, after learning the instruments, will be to produce, well, my main goal is to produce, and it might change, is to produce local bands, or anyone that needs a demo, or any type of, I really am fascinated with producing, but I also want to be able to play all my own instruments. I don't want to I would love to be in a band, but I kind of was sort of working with a band or playing with a band, and it became weird. And there's too many people involved and too many people wanting too many different things. And then when you have the guy that's in charge of the whole band, or the front man, or whoever that may be, and they run the whole project, I don't know. I don't want to be. I guess is what I'm saying. I just want to make my own music how I want to do it, and I don't want anyone to tell me that I can't do that. And it might sound crazy, and at the same time, I also don't want to be that 9-to-5 dad that's going to a job that he hates, but he knows he has to do it to make money. I'm still working. I found a way to get out of construction and to make some income. I'm not balling by any means, but I'm trying, and I'm going to keep. It's been a year, and I didn't think I was going to last 4 months playing guitar, let alone learn how to play the drums, learn how to produce, and everything else. I tried comedy, and that's just, like I said already, I guess I'm repeating myself as usual. But I tried I tried the military, comedy, all these things that I don't think I was meant to be. But in my head, since I was a little kid, I used to sing all the time, and people used to tell me I had a great voice. And this, when I was a kid, these are teenagers saying this, that I had a great voice and that I should be in bands. And then I played in a couple bands, never fully played in a band and things like that. Like officially, I played with bands more or less. I played in some bands, but like not. We didn't really play shows. It was just never ever worked out. But my whole life I was always told, you got a good voice, you should be a musician. But then when you go to do that, everyone knows that feeling you get trying to tell someone you're going to do something new. Woo! Especially at a later age. And even if you say that you want to become a comedian when you're 21, people are still going to be like, you want to be what? Like, why don't you get a real job? But all that just gives me fuel. I mean, it really does. It makes me happy to see that people still, like, this day and age, that's all they want to do is they want you to fail. I mean, not necessarily all of them, but most of them know you're going to fail, right? Well, here I am a year later. I didn't think I was going to get this far, so this is one of the fewest things that I've ever stuck to in my entire life, and I plan to see the journey till the end. And I want my daughter to be inspired by that, hopefully, and seeing her dad just really try to achieve something that nobody believes in him, and no one believes in me. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that no one believes that I can become a musician. That's that I can do it for a living and get paid, and figure out a way how I'm going to turn this into a revenue. And it's not like I'm playing music because I just want to get money. That's not it. I just want to do something I love as a job, period. I just want to be able to love what I do and be happy and healthy, and hopefully just inspire people to do the same exact thing. I don't think we're all meant to work 9 to 5, sit at a desk, or turn wrenches, but sometimes it's on you to actually follow through on what you want to do. So that being said, I'm just, year 1, April 4th, and I'm just going to keep posting videos back and forth. Sorry, maybe I have a better camera. I'm going to stop using my phone, I think. It's not mine, but I got a camera I can use, I believe. And hopefully the quality is a little bit better. And, but yeah, I'm going to post a video next to me drumming. And then next video will be like Swing Life Away by Rise Against, or Brand New's, Okay, I Believe You, but my Tommy Gun Don't. So I'm working on those 2 songs, covers, pretty easy songs, but I don't know, just peace out, and that's all I got.